Hi everyone, I'm Derek Smith and welcome to your Career Connections Moment. We're looking at a three-part series of what can get your cover letter read by employers. So in part one of our series, we looked at creating what was called a strong introduction, something that was different and unique to you for employers to actually want to read. The second thing employers tend to say they look for is a strong why you section. Why are you the person they should be looking at? Now, most people would probably put something along the lines of, I have education, I have experience, I'm a great communicator and well organized. And although these are not bad things to say, just like the weak introduction we talked about last time, these are common things that people say. So what I want to talk to you about now are different types of middle sections of your cover letter that can present you to the employer. So the first one I want to talk to you about is the most common form of cover letter, known as the paragraph cover letter, this middle section. I actually tend to call this the brick because it looks like a solid piece of information. This is the most common form of middle section. It's also the one mostly skipped by employers simply because it is so much to read. What I'm going to encourage you to do is look at different sections of how to emphasize who you are. Now, one of the most common complaints from employers is that when people speak about themselves, it's very general and not focused to the job. And the paragraph or brick style can help you fall into that trap. However, let's look at some different ways of how to emphasize you and how to match to the job. In this next example, we're going to look at what's called the highlight accomplishment-based cover letter. As you can see, there are individualized bullets here. Each of these bullets is a specific highlight or accomplishment that is specific to the job you're applying to. Instead of creating a generalized statement about yourself, you're creating very specific statements that match up with what the employer is looking for. Also, on a visual level, it's far more striking. The eye goes to it. Next, I want to talk to you about what is known as the comparative cover letter. In this particular cover letter, the middle section does a direct comparison between the job advertisement and qualifications and yourself. You're literally copying parts of the job advertisement and then directly comparing yourself to it with specific examples. Again, visually it's striking. It shows the employer that you've read and understood the job ad and are willing to match to what they're looking for. The final one I want to speak to you about is known as the header cover letter. In this one, you'll notice different headers. Each of these headers are keywords pulled out right from the job ad, and below it, you're stating specific paragraphs to demonstrate that you have that skill. I'm going to encourage you to try these different versions of cover letter that are more visually attractive and help you stand out and show the employer specifically why you're the one they might want to take a further look at. And if you want to find out more about cover letters or resumes, or to make sure you're in the right career, or just to be more happy in what you're currently doing, why not come and take a look at To Be Determined? Because remember, the future is still to be determined, so be determined. Until next time.